aus Salzburg. Cool.
Cheers. Oh boy. It's good.
Whew. That's strong. That's not schnapps. Whew.
Nannels Schnaps.
Spirituose apricot. Oh, that's why. This one's way stronger than this one.
Oh shit.
How do you gut someone?
Always trust my gut. Hello and welcome to Gutted. I'm Elise.
And I'm Tony, and we're here to spill our guts about horror films.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
to all.
And to all a good fright.
Welcome to our horrific snowy desert Christmas Island showdown.
What does that mean?
Similar to other desert island showdowns, we are putting 31, but in this case 32, Christmas-themed horror movies into a Santa hat that Michael is wearing currently behind us. We're going to take two names out of that hat and decide which one will come with us to our snowy Christmas island and which one is getting cast off into the ocean with Santa Jaws.
So you're already giving Santa Jaws the
No,
axe.
there is a Santa Jaws in the ocean always, but we might get to keep his movie on the island.
Santa Jaws has a backpack full of DVDs swimming around, and one just happens to float up on our island.
He's very giving. He's gifting us his own movie.
Yes. I
It's
love
like
this.
that, uncle that wants to give you his headshot as a present.
What uncle of yours wants to give you their headshot
I
as a
don't know,
present?
but I see movies where there's like someone's uncle's an actor and he's going to give you his own movie.
That sounds awful. That sounds like a Hallmark movie.
I love Hallmark movies.
So did any Hallmark movies make the cut
I
here?
wish if I was allowed to, I would definitely bring
What do
some.
you mean if you were allowed to?
You never watch Hallmark movies with me.
I did. I watched that one where that grown-ass man believes in Santa Claus.
That was actually a good one. It was funny, but it wasn't scary. You have to go to Lifetime for those ones.
So there are Lifetime horror Christmas.
You are more
Thrillers.
likely to get a Lifetime Christmas thriller than a Hallmark Christmas thriller.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're also sitting here drinking schnapps. We have Nannel Schnapps from Austria that we've had sitting in our fridge for
For
about...
a year and a half.
Is it? Oh, I was going to say like 3 years, but I guess...
I don't think so. It was from my mother, meine Mutter.
And it is quite strong. We weren't expecting that. Way to bring in the Christmas spirit.
I just thought it would be like a nice casual beverage because I thought schnapps was like a Christmassy beverage. I learned that
I feel like a Christmassy beverage is like brandy and eggnog.
or like Glühwein or
Mulled wine.
mulled
yeah.
wine. Well, I was watching 28 Days Later and they had Christmas lights on in the apartment. And she said, I have Mum's creme de menthe, the green schnapps that they had for everybody.
But that's like a liqueur. That's not really schnapps.
I thought schnapps was a liqueur.
This is the real deal right here.
This is Austrian schnapps.
Yes, Prost.
Post.
Should we get into it?
Yes.
Let's get into it. We are going to try to keep spoilers to a minimum. Although we know you're all big time horror fans out there and have seen all 32 of these Christmas themed horror movies.
Actually, one of them I think I haven't seen, and a couple of them you haven't seen, and a couple of them we haven't seen the last 5 minutes of.
Could you imagine getting through an entire movie and then turning it off in the last 5 minutes?
I have reasons why, so when we get to those, I will explain.
Let's start with the icebreaker and then the rules of how it works.
I thought we
Just
already
to
said the
remind
rules.
people.
I said I'm going to grab Michael's hat, take a thing out, and all that stuff.
Oh, we said all that? Oh,
Yeah.
man, I must have blacked out.
It's the schnapps.
Okay, what would you want to do? An icebreaker?
I don't know. I feel like we've done all these. Like
What?
all the classic Christmas icebreakers. Like, what's the best present you got? When were you disappointed? What was your first Christmas horror movie? I don't know.
Did we ask any of those questions?
feel like
We've only
have.
been in business for 3 Christmases.
Have we? We didn't film it all last December. Last December, we did nothing. We were busy doing Christmas
Yeah.
things. This is our last episode before Christmas.
This isn't being released on Christmas Day? It's
being released on Christmas Day?
Could be.
What day is Christmas Day?
The 25th of December.
Yeah, but like what day of the week? Like a Tuesday or Wednesday? It doesn't matter. We have nothing else, guys. We did our December
So much for
pre-guides.
icebreakers.
Yeah.
We cannot break the ice. The icebreaker should be talking about schnapps.
I was talking about schnapps and you said, should we get into it? I was like, I don't know. I'm still working on this schnapps.
I got a story for you.
About schnapps?
Yeah.
Tell me.
The very first hard alcohol that I remember tasting was definitely a schnapps. And I feel like a lot of people have a similar story or a similar experience.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah, I definitely have had like that uncle or somebody's friend at a party
who's the
like,
headshot.
well, they're like, here, taste this beer. And, I was probably like a 5-year-old kid. And I was like, ew,
5?
gross, disgusting. While it wasn't my first taste of alcohol, it was one of my first and most memorable tastes of alcohol. I was in elementary school and I was hanging out with some big bad junior high students. And one of them, of course, we were in a dried out creek behind a liquor store under a bridge. And one of them...
Sounds very shady.
Yeah, everything about this is extremely shady. One of them, for some reason, decided to pull out some peppermint schnapps.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, and this stuff is pretty low class stuff. I don't know if they like stole it from the liquor store. And they were like, try this. Ha 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 ha. Look at this little kid drinking this schnapps. And I was like, this is disgusting.
Wait, you were like in 5th grade?
I think I was in 6th grade.
Oh, okay, that's right. You're elementary school, went up to 6th grade.
Around 6th grade, middle school, then going into high school is when a lot of students are kind of like figuring stuff out and someone's like daring them, hey, try this stuff.
Not me.
Not you. She did not drink until she was 21 years old.
That's not true. I did not drink until I was in college, though. Actually, I had a beverage the summer between senior year and college. I was a late bloomer, but I do have a schnapps story. It's not mine, it's my sister's. My younger sister. For some reason, my mom had a bottle of Granny Apple schnapps in the freezer. When her friends would come over, they would imbibe on this like green apple schnapps.
Was it schnapps or vodka?
It was green apple schnapps.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know why we had it, but it was in the freezer and she would have a little sip and then replace it with water. So over time, they kept doing this and the schnapps slowly turned into more and more water.
Because alcohol does not melt, but ice does. And if the percentage is low enough, then it will start to...
Or alcohol does not freeze.
Oh, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Eventually, my mom's like, wow, my schnapps went bad. It totally froze. Because she didn't know.
So how'd she find out?
I think my sister finally came clean when she was in college. She's like, oh mom, that's like, all water.
Now.
Don't drink that. My mom's not a huge drinker, so she wasn't like imbibing on this schnapps until she took it out of the freezer one day and it was like all frozen. She's like, oh, this went bad. Oh well. Toss.
Well, hopefully on our horrific snowy desert Christmas island, there's going to be plenty of schnapps.
Plenty of schnapps.
Peppermint, green apple, and peach to go around.
And creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe. That sounds absolutely disgusting.
Ever since I saw 28 Days Later, I've always wanted some.
Well, if we don't have toothpaste, then creme de menthe we'll have to do because the alcohol will maybe kill some of the germs.
Just swigs with some creme de menthe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Freshen
good
the
logic.
Breath. Cheers to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Michael back here, who is hoarding all of the Christmas horror titles.
Yes.
And I'm going to just swipe his hat. If he's bald when I lift up this Christmas hat, I'm going to be pissed.
You think he's been there for a while? It's been years.
Nope. Still has the same
soulless, vacant stare.
Yeah. All right, Michael. Are you drinking eggnog?
This is pure water. I thought the schnapps would be sweeter.
I'm starting to like it.
Those Austrians are not messing around.
They're not messing around, yeah. And it's in the shape of a violin. Is that for Mozart?
It's for Mozart, I believe. Did Mozart play the cello? I don't know if he did.
Mind you, we are not sponsored by Nanner Schnapps from Spezialität aus Salzburg. All right, let's get into this game because we're gonna we're gonna change to a Schnapps podcast.
We are a Schnapps pod.
All right.
Schnapps
so I'm
cast.
guessing you're going first because I'm holding the hat. I would also mind you for those who are listening and not watching on YouTube. The Santa hat is pointy. I'm trying my best to dig my fingers down into the point so I don't miss some of the titles. All right.
Oh, got it.
So I'm going to choose 2. Round 1 of the Xmas Horror Desert Island Showdown. You have to choose between Santa Jaws We were just talking about
That
Santa
is the perfect
Jaws.
one to start with. Ooh, I pity whatever is going against it.
You have to choose between Santa Jaws
Don't say
and
Black Christmas.
All the Creatures Were Stirring from
Ooh.
2018, the anthology Christmas horror.
I have to say, anthology movies are not usually my go-to. I don't typically love them. I want to watch a movie and be immersed in it for like a full hour and a half to 2 hours straight. But I will say for All the Creatures Were Stirring, this one has grown on me over the years. There have been more and more of the vignettes that I started to appreciate, like the one with Jocelyn Donahue, where they're in like the office and they have like an office gift exchange. That one's kind of fun.
That's the only one I remember from this movie.
Yeah. And then there's one that I remembered last year. For the first time I remembered it, there's a guy who was born on Christmas Day and he encounters two other women also born on Christmas Day. So there's something that connects them and it's very interesting how it unfolds.
Does this one have the people who are like stuck in the parking lot in that van?
That's the one where they're all born on Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do remember that one.
Yeah, for some reason, I've seen this a couple times now. And for some reason, that story did not stick until last year. Sounds like for you too. Weird. It's like we're being implanted with memories together.
It's the schnapps bringing it out
It's
of
the
us.
schnapps, but I'm gonna go with Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
I've only seen it once, but I love the title and I love the cover and I love how usually when I try to like watch it on streaming, the one image they show me is the elf missing legs below the knee because they've just been freshly bitten off by Santa Jaws. So for that scene alone, I'm picking Santa Jaws.
All right. You also have some Santa Jaws socks that I think are
do.
unrelated to the movie.
Unrelated, but really cute.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to choose that.
It was unfair. Honestly, if anything was pulled beyond Santa Jaws, with the exception of like Black Christmas, I'd probably pick Santa Jaws.
Well, you never know. All right, we have our first Christmas horror movie that is coming with us to the island. It makes sense that it's a shark movie because there are probably a lot of sharks in these waters.
I feel like this episode is sponsored by Santa Jaws. So it's only right that it gets to come. We will each pick 5 titles to come with us to the island, giving us a total of 10. But then at the very end, we each get to pick or save one more from the either discarded ones or the ones that are still left in the Santa hat.
Yes, and that is known as our lifeboat selection.
Yeah. All right. So you are choosing between Anna and the Apocalypse from 2017, which is one of the titles that we did not get to see the last 5 minutes of.
I remember now because we saw this on a plane.
We were watching it on an airplane and the airplane was trying to land in the fog. We descended and then we ascended and you're like, what's going on? And I was like, I don't know. And we tried to do it again. We descended again.
I remember that.
And then we went back up. And then finally, the pilot or co-pilot came on the intercom and said, well, we are trying to get the flaps open, but they just won't budge. So we are going to Ontario. And everyone on the airplane freaked out. They're like, we're going to Canada. Mind you, we're in California of the USA. And many people who don't know that there is an Ontario in California freaked out.
But I recently found out that the city of Ontario and the surrounding areas were founded or settled by Canadians, which is why it's called Ontario.
That's why. They knew the name, they liked it.
There's more history to that, and I'm sure if I did a quick internet search, I can give you some more information, but yeah.
We're not a founding city podcast. So your other choice is Rare Exports from 2010.
Oh, great. Okay. And in the Apocalypse, yes, we didn't finish the last 5 minutes. Did we care to finish the last 5 minutes? I mean, definitely not that day because usually I don't get that freaked out on plane rides, but this time I was just like,
he got really freaked out.
Like, is this how we go out?
And you know what? Usually I do get freaked out on every plane ride. So I have to have ample schnapps in order to fly. But when I saw Tony freak out, that actually made me more relaxed. I felt calmer. I was like, okay.
Well, the worst part is when you're landing and you look out the window and you see fire trucks on the runway.
Yeah.
So you're just like, shit. Are we going to just not be able to stop and just crash into something? The plane's going to blow
Well,
up.
that's why we had to go to Ontario.
Oh, man. And I was just like, really? The last movie that I'll ever see is Anna and the Apocalypse?
We didn't even get to finish it.
Yeah, did not. And then Rare Exports. Okay, both of these movies are awful picks for me because what?
I like Rare Exports.
I'm just saying, Rare Exports is one of those movies that I swear I've seen and I know the ending and I know, but it's not one of those that has really like stuck with me.
That little
over the
boy
years.
is so cute.
For this, in this situation, yeah, Anna and the Apocalypse, a lot of people like it. It wasn't really my favorite. Mind you, I did watch it on an airplane, so I would have to give it another watch to
It is
really...
a musical horror story. And I would say Tony's not like biggest fan of musicals.
Some musicals, just not this one. It reminded me of what's that show, Glee?
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't for me. I'm gonna go with Rare Exports because this will give me an opportunity to get in some reading with the subtitles and also to learn some Swedish. It's Swedish, right?
I don't know.
Is it Swedish? Finnish.
It's Finnish.
I definitely need to brush up on my Finnish.
We
so
do.
I'm going to take Rare Exports. Plus, I like the poster. And
Good
that'll
choice.
give me a chance to now really let the rest of the movie sink into my memory.
And we'll never see the end to Anna and the Apocalypse.
This is shaping up quite nicely so
Yeah,
far.
I'm happy with these two. I like these two movies.
All right, shaking the Santa hat. Your choices for the next movie that's coming with us to our, sorry, what is it?
It's our-
Christmas Horror Desert Island.
Snowy Desert Christmas Island.
From 2005, we have Santa's Sleigh, which we tried watching recently, only to turn it off after realizing that it just showcased Bill Goldberg's wrestling moves.
Which was cool. In all fairness, I really can't handle movies that have commercials.
So it's Tubi's fault. She's blaming
Tubi's
Tubi.
fault. That's why I love.
I was quite enjoying it. I'm going to go back
I will
and
watch
that.
every movie on Shudder. I will watch every movie on Midnight Pulp because there are no previews.
Well,
no
this next one seems like a
commercials.
Tubi movie as well. So your next choice is Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker with G. Pedo
G. Pedo.
as the maker of toys.
Isn't he played by Mickey Rooney?
Yes, he is. Yeah. This is going to be a very Tubi Christmas.
As far as the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies, The Toy Maker is probably my least favorite. And we don't have For the Initiation in the hat because we didn't feel like it was enough of a Christmas movie, even though we do love Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, The
It's a good
Initiation.
movie,
It's a
but
really
yeah,
great
it's
movie.
definitely not a
I
Christmas
love
movie.
Neith Hunter, but I can't even remember like if there are like trees or lights in the background.
I think they show part of the Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 maybe or 3.
Right, she's watching
on
TV.
The TV. Maybe it's 3, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you get.
I think you're right. I'm going to go with...
What a decision.
This is hard in a different way. I'm going to go with because I didn't finish it and it might be nice to like have a surprise on the island. I'm going to go with Santa's Sleigh.
Yes,
From
because I did
2005.
actually want to finish watching it. And we'll have the DVD, obviously. They're not spitting out a Tubi subscription. Well, you
Yeah,
don't need
and then
to-
I'll get
yeah.
to watch it finally without commercials. My
Yeah.
dream.
I mean, it
And-
was fun. Bill Goldberg, he used to be one of my favorite wrestlers way back in the WCW days. And he does all of his like patented moves, like
Yeah.
the spear. He's just running amok through town.
He is running amok.
It's really funny.
And it has that one boy from that movie Die Alone that came out fairly recently about like
Yeah.
the vegetal zombies.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out the whole time, how tall is this kid?
He looks very tall. He looks very boyish, but like 6'4".
If he's 6'4", he has a giant head.
That is the plot of the movie. How tall is he? That's
It's
coming
the
with us.
schnapps talking.
Yeah, so
All right.
long, Toy Maker. Also, I kind of don't want to see Mickey Rooney like falling that far, you know? I was just
You
like,
want to remember Mickey Rooney as Puck in Midsummer Night's Dream?
what? Next up, Tony is picking between A Nightmare Before Christmas from
Wow.
1993.
Wow.
So we have a little claymation, Danny Elfman.
It's good for
Tim
Halloween and for
Burton.
Christmas.
It is. And 2023's It's a Wonderful Knife, starring Justin Long with piercing blue eyes.
Well, I do appreciate Justin Long in It's a Wonderful Knife. He was the best thing about that movie.
He was funny.
Didn't It's a Wonderful Knife also have, who was like
Cassandra
a side?
Nod.
Was Cassandra Nod in
She
it?
played a very minor character, but she was in it.
This is the easiest choice of all time. A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's endlessly rewatchable. It's a classic. It's going to give us a nice little soundtrack.
I'm surprised because I like it. But
It's
I
on your
didn't-
Christmas CD mix.
I know, I love it. Kidnap the Sandy Claus. It's really funny and snappy.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Why are you accusing me of not loving Nightmare Before Christmas?
Because I have a mixed Christmas CD, and one of the songs on my mixed Christmas CD is Kidnap the Sandy Claus. And I always wondered if Tony is like waiting for it to be over when it comes on.
No, I'm singing it.
Okay, good.
Kidnap the Sandy Claus, lock him in a bag, lock him up for 40 years, then see if he
talks. Anyway.
Something along those lines. Next up, 2022's The Mean One, which we just
watched it
yesterday.
in preparation for this episode.
Yeah, it's one that's been on our list since 2022.
We checked it twice.
And, starring David Howard Thornton as the mean one.
And actually, we tried filming this episode a whole year ago, but because we hadn't seen The Mean One, we scrapped it.
Wow, what weight that carried. And then from 1989, Elves, which was recommended to us by the Gory Gays podcast.
Like 2 years ago.
And I watched it. I loved it. We did a pre-gut on this movie. Elise watched it. I'll let you tell your story.
I watched it fully invested until in like the first 10 minutes, they kill the lead cat. I was very upset.
It's like the mom of one of
the stepmom of the main girl has it out for the main girl's cat. And when the main girl's out working her Christmas job at the mall where she plays Santa's elf, the mom's like, this is a great time to kill your cat. So she takes the cat, puts it in a pillowcase, and drowns it in the toilet. I'm just like, why today of all days?
And then she turned it off like immediately after that. She was just like, I'm pissed.
I'm done. This movie's done for me.
This movie also features Dan Haggerty, who some may know as Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams with a beard.
Yeah, exactly. I only know Grizzly Adams through Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, same.
Never actually seen an episode of Grizzly Adams. But Down and Out Santa, Mean One, David Howard Thornton as the mean one. Kind of like a very low budget movie. It was mildly entertaining.
Actually, I appreciated all the parallels between the movie and the actual Grinch story. It was entertaining. And I already have a movie in which I have not seen the ending on our Desert Island list. So I'm going to go with The Mean One.
Okay.
I really liked the montage of Cindy Lou when she's like preparing. You can tell she's like a definite MMA fighter.
Yeah, you could tell. I was just like, she's got to be like a stunt actress.
Yeah, and we looked her up and she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, her montage of getting ready to fight the Mean One.
Pretty badass.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with The Mean One.
All right.
Sorry, elves. Keep your cat killing
Hold on,
yourself.
keep that close. That might get on the lifeboat.
That's going in your lifeboat.
All right. Damn it. I was hoping I would get that one.
Nope. Sorry. All right. You are choosing between A Christmas Horror Story, another anthology from 2015, or Red Christmas from 2016, starring Dee Wallace.
Dee Wallace in A Red Christmas.
Everyone's favorite mom.
Red Christmas is definitely a very bizarre, and I think it's a cult, has a cult following. It's a cult classic. Yeah, Dee Wallace is in it, but I don't know. There's like a weird message that's attached to it.
There is an odd message, which the first time I was kind of like, ew. But then I watched it again like a year or two later and I was like, you know what? This is actually, it has some pretty good kills.
Low budget, definitely.
Low budget, but it does have Dee Wallace. Oh.
And then Christmas Horror Story 2015. I mean, it's obvious I'm going to go with Christmas Horror Story 2015.
Okay.
This is probably one of the best Christmas horror anthology movies that's out there. In particular, the last or like the
through
what do you call
line?
that? The through line. Oh my goodness.
I actually think that out of anthology movies in general, it might be one of my favorite anthology movies.
I enjoy this one. Yeah. This one is definitely in the rotation of Christmas horror for us. So I'm going with Christmas Horror Story. That was a pretty easy choice.
Yeah, nice.
All right. Next up on this Xmas Horror Desert Island Showdown, you are choosing between, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
She keeps hitting the schnapps.
I just don't want to waste it. My mom brought this back from Austria. She had this in her suitcase and guarded it well, and I've saved it for a year and a half. I can't not drink it. Anyway, here you go, Mom.
Next up on our showdown is going to be, we got the heavy hitters coming out from 2019. Oh, never mind. From 2019, the third remake of Black Christmas.
only the second remake. It is the third iteration.
Third iteration.
Yeah.
That's what I've been schnopping it up. And from 1984, Gremlins.
Oh.
So let's see. Are you going to go with the third and possibly the most forced
creative
remake of a good Christmas movie?
starring Imogen Poots? I do like Imogen Poots. I really liked her in 28 Weeks Later. I think she has a really interesting look. I'm going to go with Gremlins. Gremlins is cute and it is kind of scary. Like when the old lady is like walking around her house and they're playing that record. Do you hear what I hear? And it's really scary. And she gets launched.
I am glad that Gremlins is coming with us.
Yeah.
It is an absolute classic,
It is
not
a
just for
classic.
Christmas or Christmas horror, because it is sort of like a family movie, does have some, it's like horror adjacent.
Yeah, it's like a classic Spielberg horror adjacent.
And yeah, like you were saying, does have some like kind of spooky moments.
Yeah, I watched this as a kid. I was like, that's too scary. I want
Yeah.
Gremlins 2, the new batch.
I think when you kind of reminisce on Gremlins, you mostly think about Gizmo and you're like, oh, Gizmo's like so cute. He's such a fun little character that you forget about all of the sinister.
The scary Gremlins.
Yeah,
Like the one with the mohawk and the one that flashes you. Scary.
Wonderful choice. Wonderful
Yeah.
choice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have 3 official choices left. You are choosing betwixt Don't Open Till Christmas, 1984,
Okay.
which is what I thought you were going to say last round when you said 1984's blank.
This came out the same year as Gremlins.
It did. What a competition.
I think this is like a British movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2005's Ginger Dead Man, starring Gary Busey. His voice, at least.
Yes.
The Ginger Dead Man.
This is also the easiest choice ever. We're going with Ginger Dead Man.
Honestly, it is an easy choice.
The thing, okay, so there was one year we were trying to rifle through a bunch of Christmas horror movies. We watched like Christmas Evil and then Don't Open Till Christmas, and we're just like, oh my goodness, like, why are all these Christmas horror movies just awful?
But in comparison to Christmas Evil, I was like, okay, I appreciate Christmas Evil more after watching Don't Open Till Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, Christmas Evil is super dark, right? And
Yeah, it's
I don't know if
like,
that's in.
it's-
If
it
that's
is
in
in
the
here.
list. Oh, it's in
It
there.
is. It's
But
sad.
I wouldn't say it was enjoyable. Nor was Don't Open Till Christmas.
Don't Open Till Christmas was less enjoyable because it was confusing. It was it was like haphazardly made. And I remember trying to watch the Joe Bob Briggs special about it, and he was explaining why it seemed so like pieced together. And even that, I was like, whatever, I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And I think I turned it off.
Anyways, Ginger Dead Man is pure entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It is dumb. It's slapstick. It's everything that I'm looking for in a movie.
And it's Gary Busey.
Gary Busey as the voice of Ginger Dead Man. My story with Ginger Dead Man is one year I was like, you know what? I haven't really seen Ginger Dead Man, so I'm going to wrap all of my Christmas presents and put on Ginger Dead Man 1 through 5 or something. 4. I just did a whole
Plus
marathon.
Ginger Dead Man and the Evil Bong.
I don't think I got that far.
You didn't get that
honestly.
far.
But yeah, we had like shootouts in bakeries. We had like really crass sexual jokes.
I watched the first one, and then when you kept going on your marathon, I was like, I'm gonna go.
Oh
to
my
bed.
God, they get worse and worse. The first one is at least entertaining and kind of funny
Mm-hmm.
in the same way that like Jack Frost is kind of funny.
Yes.
But then it's like kind of gross and kind of pervy. and
Yeah,
all
I
that.
think it is like riding the coattails of Jack Frost.
Definitely, yeah. Not a good movie, but it's coming with us.
But fun.
Yes.
Nice.
A holiday staple.
Is it?
Yes.
No,
All
it is.
right. Your next choice for this Christmas desert island. From 2024, we have Terrifier 3.
Ooh, which I purchased in Art's Terrifier 3 juice box from AMC, and I can't find it. I'm really sad. I was gonna
You got
have
that
it.
from AMC?
Yeah, you know where I got those?
I figured you just got it from like Hot Topic or something.
No, I actually, okay, you know how AMC's been like shelling out merch lately?
Yeah.
This came out before Terrifier 3 even came out. And they had like a double set of like Art the Clown regular and Art the Clown Santa. And they were both like little juice boxes. And you had to pre-order them them in like September of that year, knowing they wouldn't come until February.
Wait, what? Wow.
Yes. And I'm like, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm just assuming this is going to be a good movie, and I'm going to order these both.
Okay, well, it's going to go up against some stiff competition. So it is going up against, we have a write-in, Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong.
Write-in ballot. Who wrote this?
I don't know. Where's Gary?
Gary?
Gary. Where is Gary? Look, proof.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my goodness. When did you do this?
I'm sneaky.
What if I pulled this out?
That's what I was hoping for, honestly.
Write-in ballot. Ginger Dead Man versus, and I mentioned it already.
Yeah,
Can't believe
so it's
it.
perfect timing.
Oh my gosh.
It's sort of like Candyman, where if you say his name 3 times,
He shows up with his evil bong. Okay, we were watching Midnight Pulp or Tubi or something, and we had fallen asleep on the couch, and Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong came on, and I woke up and he's fraternizing with this evil bong lady. And I was like, what is this? But it actually seemed kind of funny. So I actually would not mind skipping through all the other Ginger Dead Mans just to get to Evil Bong.
I don't think it doesn't matter. You don't have to watch them in order.
Then I won't. I will skip ahead to Evil Bong.
I think there's also like 5 of them or 6. Because there's one Evil Bong 666 and Ginger Dead Man is definitely
I just
in
like
there.
woke up when Ginger Dead Man says to the Evil Bong, like, I don't want to be a cookie anymore. And I felt so bad for him. I really like sensed the powerlessness of Ginger Dead Man. Like he didn't want to be a cookie anymore.
I searched it up just now, and there are, according to AI, there is only one official crossover movie titled Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong. A direct sequel was planned but never made. Okay, this is useless. Come on, here. I know there's 7+ Evil Bong movies.
7+?
Yeah.
So not even the internet knows how many there are.
There's 8. Because there's like a new one popping up like every week.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to go with Terrifier 3.
Oh, man. After all that.
Because I actually really like the sense of Christmas that Terrifier 3 evokes, especially when they're at the aunt's house.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's so like soft focus and dreamy, like a Hallmark movie.
Yes.
And then Art gets there and ruins everything. So it's actually really fun. And the scene when Art the clown sees Santa Claus at the bar, he's so excited. He knocks over 2 hotties just to get to him. I laughed so hard in the theater. No one else did, but I liked it a lot.
I'm sure a lot of people did laugh at that moment. It wasn't my favorite of the Terrifier franchise, but it was definitely a good one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more.
Uh-oh.
It is Tony's choice.
Oh.
Come on. I got to dig deep here in this.
Please tell me the Santa Claus, the one with the like evil Nazi elves.
I didn't put that in here. Santa Claus 2.
That is a horror movie for sure.
It was scary. When Santa Claus is acting like a tyrant, robot Santa, funny.
All right, what is it?
You are choosing betwixt and between Deadly Games or Dial Code Santa from 1989 or Gulp Black Christmas 1974.
Why did this happen?
I am shocked that this is your choice.
Is it possible to like kick off some of the movies from our list?
You are
there
stuck with
so
Ginger
many
Dead
that are, man, the luck of the draw.
I know. We had too many movies in our hat. We should have pared this down.
At this point in the episode, we must note that this is not the definitive top 10 best Christmas horror movies.
No, this
it's
is
just what happens in the showdown format. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, these happen to be 2 of probably the best and my favorite Christmas themed horror movies, Deadly Games or Dial Code Santa. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to watch it like immediately, like this Christmas. It's a movie that some have say inspired Home Alone.
Yeah.
Although it came out before Home Alone. And I think
it came out the same year as Home Alone.
The same year. Okay. So there's some debate, but the director adamantly.
He said that he wrote it like way before Home Alone was written. So he's like, Macaulay.
We did do an episode on Dial Code Santa. So if you want to go back and watch us talk about it.
Yeah.
It's such a great movie.
So good.
And then Black Christmas
it came out the year before Home Alone.
Black Christmas is not only like one of the seminal proto slashers of the 70s, but it is just like an endlessly rewatchable and genuinely creepy horror film, which is like really tough to do just in general.
And the performances are really great from Olivia Hussey, like when she's screaming out for her roommates at the end. Oh, it's so
Margot
chilling.
Kidder.
So good.
This is a tough decision, but I've got to go with Black Christmas. That is just such a good movie. Christmas or not, it's just a great horror movie.
Okay.
I'm really sad, but I know I still have my lifeboat. So I haven't totally given up on Dial Code Santa. Although I know like what's in here now.
Oh my gosh, we put too many movies in here.
They all sunk to the bottom.
Damn it.
And of course, I wasted one on a joke.
You did.
Oh, well.
But because of that joke, I got to pick Terrifier 3. Just to recap what we already have. Santa Jaws, Rare Exports, Santa's Sleigh, A Nightmare Before Christmas, The Mean One, A Christmas Horror Story, Gremlins 1984, Ginger Dead Man, Terrifier 3, and Black Christmas 1974.
It's definitely looking like a to-be Christmas.
Yeah. The ones we did not get to read, The Children from 2008.
Okay.
Very creepy.
Yeah.
Jack Frost 1997. I love that one. One of family favorites.
Yeah.
Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Yes.
With Eric Freeman.
And the big scene, Garbage Day.
Garbage Day. Yeah. It's
Christmas
basically
classic.
AKA Garbage Day. Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out. That one's pretty good.
An underrated Christmas
Underrated.
classic.
It has some like nice psychic connections.
Well, we have Bill Moseley with the like clear brain helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas Evil 1980, which we discussed.
One of the darkest.
It is pretty
films.
dark.
Grim.
Black Christmas 2006 with Lacey Chabert. Yeah. Talk about Hallmark Christmas, a proto Hallmark Christmas movie. P2 2007. I really like P2.
Yeah, that's a great Christmas
I was
horror
waiting
movie.
for this to pop up in the rotation and it's like, oh, damn it.
And a good movie soundtrack.
It does. Christmas Bloody Christmas from 2022, which I also really like, directed by Joe Bagos, who just did
Jimmy and Stiggs. Yeah.
So good. Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman.
Which we just watched today and it was amazing.
We just rewatched today. So cute. Those little snow babies. I love it. Oh, funny. Very self-aware.
And it takes place on an island.
It's on a Christmas island.
Yeah.
Very in theme for us. Damn it.
Yeah.
Better Watch Out from 2016. Another, like, if you like Home Alone, then you're going to love this.
That's a good one as well.
That is a good one. Oh, man. Why didn't we read any of these?
What? Yeah. Who was shaking up this Santa hat?
Michael. Gary Busey. The Advent Calendar, which we just rewatched today, which was not as bad as I had remembered. I
remember it being okay when I watched it. And then when we rewatched it, I thought it was interesting, but ultimately okay.
I was like, okay, better than I remembered. And then we also had
how many movies did you put in here?
You added some.
Can we go to 13?
Okay, we will each pick one and then agree upon the 13th. Okay. Krampus from 2015, a nice PG-13 horror movie, funny, with that one guy, Adam Scott. Funny. And then Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original from 84.
The one that started it all. Although if you watch Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, it recaps all of Silent Night, Deadly Night. So you don't really need to watch
the second one, then you get the first one and then some.
All right.
Yeah.
And can you read what was discarded too? Because that's in play as well, right? Okay.
Discarded is Red Christmas, Deadly Games, aka Dial Code Santa, Elves, Black Christmas 2019.
Damn.
It's a Wonderful Knife. All the Creatures Were Stirring. Anna and the Apocalypse. Don't Open Till Christmas. Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker, and Ginger Dead Man versus the Evil Bong.
Okay, I think I know what.
You know?
Yeah.
You go first.
I'm going first? Okay. I think it's pretty clear that I'm going to bring Dial Code Santa.
Yes.
This needs to be watched every Christmas season.
If you ever want to see a child like grow up in front of your eyes and just like figure out how to put childish things aside, that's the one. I'm going to pick. Oh man.
You better not say Jack Frost.
I was looking tried Jack Frost just now.
We already have like versions of Jack
You're
Frost
right.
here.
If we
Mean
have
One,
Ginger Dead Man.
Dead,
You're right,
Santa
you're right, you're
Sleigh. Like those are all basically Jack Frost.
All right, I'm picking P2.
P2. All right.
I love P2.
P2 is wonderful. Now we have to agree on
We
one.
have to agree on our 13th.
How do we do this? Do we
So,
do like our top two or top
Let's
three?
mention a couple that can be candidates. Like I feel like Christmas Bloody Christmas should be a candidate.
Yeah.
And so should Better Watch Out.
Okay.
And
okay, let's get rid of the children. I mean, it was interesting.
You're
but
right.
That
you're
one
right.
cannot
That can
go.
Red Christmas can go.
Let's get rid of Black Christmas 2006.
Elves can definitely go. Yeah,
and while it was fun, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 is out. Christmas Evil is out.
Yeah. Jack Frost 2, I can get rid of because as you said.
I cannot get rid of Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Garbage Date, no. Advent Calendar can go. Since we already have part 2, we can get rid of Silent Night, Deadly Night 1.
I'm fine with that. And yeah, you probably want to keep Jack Frost.
We don't have to. You're right. We do have
what about Krampus?
A Ginger Dead Man. We can get rid of Krampus. Okay, so it's between part 2, Christmas Bloody Christmas, and Better Watch Out.
I'm fine with any of these coming to the island. They're all really fun.
I honestly don't know. I have to think for a second. Damn it.
That's fine. Time to think. Time
to schnapps.
Let the schnapps tell you. Ooh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if we put them back in the hat and then let
whichever
Michael
one,
decide?
let Michael decide.
Yeah. We have 3 in the running. Here's what we're doing for those of you
I
who are
really
listening.
can't decide.
I wish that we were doing like a top 20, but we're not. All right, Michael, I need your hat.
If only I could take out Santa's sleigh.
So we are mixing it up in the Santa hat. So for those who are listening.
Also, I do want to shout out one of our listeners because Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman was recommended during our 100th episode by Tati. She said this is her favorite tropical horror movie. And it's like, that's a good one. I appreciate that. So this
was very cute.
This is included in our hat for Tati.
Actually, you know what? I will say that Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman is what any micro or no budget horror movie should strive to be.
Yes.
Because it was bad, but they realized that this was going to be bad, so they made it fun.
Yeah.
So it was just really fun.
And the actors were actually doing a good job. They weren't like actors trying to be bad actors, which can be really annoying.
Yeah.
They're actually acting good in this low budget movie.
Yeah, they're taking it seriously.
They were taking it seriously. It was fun.
Shaking up the Santa hat, shaking up the Santa hat. Okay, this is how I think we do it because there are 3 in here.
Yeah.
I think what we do is we each grab one.
Okay.
And those are going to be the ones that are floating out to sea.
They're floaters.
And they're floaters.
Yeah.
And the one that is
Left
in there is the one that is saved. Okay, so we're going to reach in at the same time.
We'll each take one to go bye-bye.
Yes. So for those who
You have
are...
a giant hand.
Sorry.
took
So for
all.
those who are listening, we are reaching in the Santa hat and we're each choosing one. And should we read at the same time?
No, because they're different.
Oh, okay.
I'm discarding Christmas Bloody Christmas.
And I am discarding Better Watch Out, which means the winner of the Christmas Showdown, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Damn it.
Garbage Day.
I mean, I love it, but we have so many cheesy bad movies in here.
I love every second of that. Eric Freeman, you deserve to be on our island. You are amazing.
He is amazing. All right, fine. So to recap, we have Santa Jaws, Rare Exports, Santa Sleigh, A Nightmare Before Christmas, The Mean One, A Christmas Horror Story, Gremlins, Ginger Dead Man, Terrifier 3, Black Christmas 1974, thank goodness, Deadly Games or Dial Code Santa, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Yes.
Tony's choice prevails. And P2.
I love every second of that. Man, this is totally going to be a to-be Christmas.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll have schnapps.
And plenty of schnapps to boot.
Plenty of schnapps.
This island is shaping up to be quite a fun one.
It'll be fun.
And these are all sort of obscure and under the radar horror movies, which I enjoy. We have a range of both micro budget and classics. We have
Spielberg budget with Gremlins.
Yes.
So we also have a nice little musical in A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, we have an international film, as we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
We have the
We have
meme-worthy garbage day.
We actually have a few international films.
This is the thing. When you're on the desert island, you need movies that have a good soundtrack because you're not going to have like a stereo or anything to listen to music.
It's also nice to have some subtitles so you can like try to learn another language.
Yeah, we're going to learn.
We might learn some Finnish. You never know.
We're going to learn Finnish and French. Yes, that's going to come in handy. Yeah. Definitely. We also might learn some Gremlin.
We might learn Gremlin. Yeah.
All right. This is shaping up to be a wonderful Christmas.
A very merry, snowy desert island Christmas. Did your favorite Christmas horror movie make it onto our island? Did it make it into the hat? Did we leave one out of the hat completely that you love? What is it?
Let us know.
Did we unfairly disparage elves?
Should we give Santa's Sleigh a second watch? Is
Santa's
Santa's Sleigh your favorite Christmas horror movie?
Is it underrated? Does it really ramp up in the second half? Because maybe it does.
Well, thank you so much for watching and or listening. If you like what you heard, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, share it with a friend.
Tell the algorithm, wherever you find an algorithm.
Tell AI.
Tell AI.
Plug us into AI. Do whatever you need to do. Some AI modeling, training, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will Smith eating spaghetti, all of that stuff.
Which I just saw today. I don't think it is weird.
Thank you so much for watching and or listening. This has been another episode of Gutted. Merry Christmas.
And to all a good fright.